Today is Black Friday, and truthfully, the only thing I want to be buying at a discount today is more houses. So today, I'm going to share with you guys the top 10 ways that you can find real estate deals at a significant discount. And also, be sure to watch this video all the way through because some of these methods are going to work better for some than for others. So just watch all of these methods and figure out which one works best for you and your personality. Alright, so the first way that you can go about marketing to sellers is by cold calling. Cold calling is one of the cheapest ways to get started marketing in real estate. And you might be wondering, alright Ray, I want a cold call, but who do I call? What list do I pull? How exactly do I do that? If you want me to make a video talking about the top 10 lists to pull if you're a brand new cold caller, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video giving you the top 10 lists to cold call for your first deal. What's up, Stephanie? Stephanie, how else can you market to sellers?
Market what?
The second way that you can market for real estate deals is by doing what I'm doing right now. Well, kind of, but it's called driving for dollars. I'm actually driving for Starbucks right now, just trying to get my girlfriend the coffee that she asks for pretty much every day. But if you drive around neighborhoods that you want to buy real estate in, or just neighborhoods that you want to wholesale properties in, just drive around and look for properties that look like they clearly need some work. It's as simple as that. You see a house that's ugly, jot down the address, and then go home and look up who owns that property and look up their phone number as well. And if you'd like for me to teach you how to find the property owner's information, drop a comment down below and I will teach you exactly how it is that you can do that. Alright, so that leads me to the third way that you can find deals, and that is, babe, can I see your drink please? Text messaging. You can start text messaging homeowners. The Starbucks barista probably thought that was a really weird first and last name combination, but I'm sure he didn't mind after the tip we gave him. Cheers. Alright, so now we are walking into Bye Bye Baby to buy some stuff for our friend Brittany's baby shower. This is why Americans have a spending problem. Ever since the time you're a baby, society is telling you to buy. Alright, clearly you guys don't watch my channel for the comedy. Let me just stop. Alright, so that leads me to the fourth way that you can find deals, and that is through relationships. Relationships with agents, with attorneys, with wholesalers. I personally love when people reach out to me because they know that I'm a wholesaler and I'm constantly bringing deals to people. So don't underestimate the power of relationships because relationships are a great way to get deals. Probably shouldn't be doing this in a baby store, so let's get out of here. Alright, so the fifth way that you can go about finding deals is on the MLS and on Zillow. One of the reasons why I love this method is because it's free and there is really no barrier to entry. If you have the Zillow app on your phone, you can start looking at homes and making offers. One of the only cons to this method, however, is that there is a lot of competition. You're competing with every other wholesaler, but you're also competing with people who want to move into those homes and are willing to pay market value. So that's some of the pros and cons of finding deals on market. Brittany, we got your baby. Well, that sounds horrible being like, we got your baby, like, hey, ransom. All right, so the sixth way to go about finding deals is through Bandit Signs. Now, Bandit Signs are those signs that say we buy houses cash and they have a phone number. More times than not, those people are gonna be wholesalers. So you can go put Bandit Signs out there and some people might start calling you. Closing. So the seventh way to get deals is by utilizing social media. I'm going to share two examples with you guys. 2 years ago, Ryan Pineda started making videos on social media and I came across his videos. At the time, I had never done a real estate deal, but it's because I found out about him through social media. So far this year alone in 2022, I've sold him over 30 deals and I'd have no idea who he was if he had not started making videos on social media. And granted, I am brand brand new to making these YouTube videos. However, for the past couple months, I've been posting on my Instagram story about some of my real estate deals, and because I've been posting on my story, people have let me borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars to go buy deals with. Honestly, this could have been a lot worse, so I'm not even gonna complain about it this time. All right, I'm here with my amazing girlfriend for our weekly date night, but more importantly, well, I shouldn't say more importantly, also very important is the 8th way that you can market for, what's it called? I can't even talk right now. It's the 8th way in which you can market for deals, which is sending out pieces of direct mail. Steph, do you know what sending out direct mail is? Alright, so the name is exactly what it is. You will literally send people pieces of mail saying that you want to buy their house. Now there are some pros and some cons to this. Some of the pros are someone who responds to your piece of direct mail is going to be considered a higher quality lead than just someone who you cold call. Because if I'm reaching out to you via a cold call to ask if you want to sell, sure, you may be interested, but if you're reaching out to me saying, hey, I saw your flyer in the mail, I'm interested, the likelihood of that person turning into a deal is going to be substantially higher than the person who you just cold called. Now, some of the downsides to direct mail are that it is extremely costly. Doing direct mail, sending out thousands of pieces of mail to people is not a very cheap thing to do at all. Alright, so for number 9, we have none other than, I'm not actually going to knock on it, but door knocking, and I actually have a fantastic guest joining me for number 9. She's going to help us figure out the pros and cons of door knocking. So Stephanie, what is a pro of door knocking when it comes to finding deals for real estate?
Okay, so a pro is that you'll build rapport because you're face to face with the people.
Very nice. Yeah, so when you're meeting someone at their doorstep, chances are you're going to have better rapport with them as opposed to if you're just calling a random person and trying to introduce yourself, right? Did she just give me the bunny ears or?
No, my bag fell.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't know why I thought she was giving me bunny ears. So yeah, I mean, 9 out of 10 times you are going to build better rapport with that seller when you're meeting them face to face, or they might completely hate you if you knock on their door and turns out you're a salesperson. But if you're good, 9 out of 10 times when you're doing door knocking, you're going to have better rapport than someone who is just cold calling over the phone. So Steph, that's a really good tip. Can you tell us what is a con of door knocking?
A con is that it takes a long time because you're just going to be walking a lot, and a lot of times people won't answer to people that they don't know.
True, you could spend a whole day door knocking and only talk to a fraction of the amount of people that you would talk to if you were making cold calls. So that is number 9, door knocking. All right, so for our 10th marketing method, we have PPC, which stands for pay per click. So whenever someone is Googling, sell my house for cash, Las Vegas, if you are advertising yourself on Google, then you and your company will come up. Now, a benefit to this is very similar to the benefit with direct mail. If someone is calling you as opposed to you cold calling them, chances are they're going to be a much more qualified lead than when you're cold calling someone. But again, just like with direct mail, one of the downsides to this is that pay per click can be very expensive and there's a lot of competition. Well, there's a lot of competition in every single one of these marketing methods that I explained, but those are the top 10. And something that I want to leave you with, thank you so much for holding this camera for like the last 30 seconds, Stephanie. Something that I want to leave you with is do not try all of these marketing methods at once. I'm averaging 3 to 5 deals a month, and I get 90% of my deals from doing the MLS, and then the other 10% I would say is from cold calls and just agent relationships that I have already established. If you're trying to do all 10 of these methods at once, I guarantee you are going to suck at all 10 of them, and it's going to result in 0 deals. And when I first started, I was only doing cold cold calling, and I got my first couple deals that way. Nowadays, I mainly do MLS, and I'm getting a ton of deals that way. All of these methods work. I know people getting hundreds of deals doing each and every one of these methods. One of my friends is doing 50 plus deals a year just door knocking. Another one of my friends is doing 50 plus deals a year sending out direct mail. So it does not matter which one you want to pick. I would just pick one and master it before you start jumping into multiple. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend for being in the video. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you all next time. Peace.